Southampton predicted lineup versus Arsenal Premier League. The Premier League's most thoroughly out-of-form club Southampton host an Arsenal side on the wane on Saturday afternoon. Ralph Hasenhüttl's Saints are the only team in England's top flight that haven't won a game from March onwards. No club has scored fewer or conceded more than Southampton during this spell, a period in which they have faced 3 of the division's bottom 6. Here's the lineup Hasenhüttl may deploy to bust this dire rut. Fraser Forster, GK, despite conceding 17 goals in his last 6 appearances across all competitions, Forster has hardly been responsible for Southampton's implosion of late. Tino Livramento, RB, scarcely alone in struggling during the 6-0 drubbing Chelsea dished out last weekend. Defeat would have been even harder to take for the London-born fullback, given the decade he spent in the Blues academy. Jan Bednarek, CB, accused of being not 100% with his mind on club duty by his manager with Poland's World Cup decider against Sweden looming in March, the centre-back returned victorious from the playoff, rejoining a side very much at the opposite end of the confidence spectrum. Mohamed Salisu, CB, the unflinchingly front-footed defender missed the reverse fixture through suspension, which has been the only thing capable of keeping Salisu out of the starting side so far. Kyle Walker-Peters, LB, the former Tottenham full-back, was never turned to for a North London derby, watching on from the bench in 2 Premier League defeats at the Emirates. Stuart Armstrong, RM, the Saints haven't won a Premier League match Armstrong hasn't featured in since beating Norwich 2-1 in December 2019. James Ward-Prowse, CM, Southampton's skipper has combined to either score or create more than 10 league goals for the second season on the spin this term. Oriol Romeu, CM, the former Chelsea midfielder lasted just 36 minutes against his past employers last weekend, hooked off for a tactical rejig Hasenhüttl insisted wasn't about the individual. Mohamed Elyounoussi, LM, the Norwegian winger started alongside Arsenal's Martin Odegaard when the midfielder became his country's youngest international, aged just 15 in 2014. Incidentally, a 34-year-old Morten Gamst Petersen joined them both in the second half. Armando Broja, Saint, having previously never gone more than 2 Premier League starts without scoring, Broja hasn't found the net in his last 6 outings. From the off. Che Adams, Saint, Southampton's joint top scorer, is averaging a goal and an assist every other game this season.